NajeeTechPro here. Today's video today talking about John Watts as in the Fantastic Four MCU
Yep.
movie project. This just happened just today. So here's my friend Tivia talking about it. Me and him talking about this small breaking news video for you guys. My channel on NajeeTechPro. And I'll subscribe for this more news articles like this, more breaking news and stuff for comic book news and our topics and discussions and such. So we got away. You guys didn't know
Yep.
John Fantasy 4 supposed to be in development, but now it's not. It's still happening, but pretty bad news is John Watts have exited the movie. I don't know why he exited the movie as director, for different reasons. So he did the Spider-Man, the good Spider-Man movies, the Homecoming trilogy, and that was well receiving good. And at the very he was trying to Fantastic Four for Marvel Studios and Disney. So I'm shocked that today by director John Watts as the Marvel's Fantastic Four movie by posting in Phase 4 or Phase 5. So we got we read this news about this Fantastic Four movie.
For my fun, you can say I got nothing. But look, he did a good job in this fine tree, but honestly, they didn't have to say from the report that you gave the article to get me, it didn't give me no information.
I know.
So I got nothing.
Well, if he want like the other uncles telling us that why he left because he wants to take a break from comic book movies or take a break from the other movies besides comic book movies instead. But I don't
That
know
makes sense.
because people are mad now. Like you guys know, Spider-Man and Fantastic Four are popular characters, and Fantastic Four are
Yeah.
popular characters.
One the team film, the other one is show character. There's a difference.
Yes, and I'm trying to tell you guys that the Fantastic Four, their first family superheroes in Marvel from Jack Kirby and Stan Lee was a good comic book back in the early days of Marvel, very early days of Marvel.
Yeah, it was the first out the Marvel comic I think ever. Well, without Fantastic Four, Marvel wouldn't exist today.
That's right,
People keep forgetting that part.
and that's why we got. That's why people need to understand that Fantastic Four is more important superheroes and more important. That's not famous superheroes dynamic, but superheroes like in general. Also, Spider-Man, different character, MCU Spider-Man. Who knows what happened to Spider-Man with Sony's version of the Venomverse or Jason's
Yep.
Spider-Verse or whatever. But
Uh,
I think it's going too
I
well.
don't want to talk to Venom. That's just showing bullshit.
I know. They're trying to
Mm.
Spider-Man, they're making a new Spider-Man actually. Besides, or get Tom Holland back. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with this future Spider-Man character since, or Spider-Man 4. That's my question is, Spider-Man 4.
I just scrapped showing bullshit in this fucking Spider Verse.
Yes.
Spider Verse is a bad movie. Anyway, I'm looking forward to call it Spider Verse.
Yeah.
But then I got to wait.
Yeah, but and part 2 is coming out in 2024 called Beyond the
2024. Yeah.
Called the new TV. It's a new title. It's called Beyond the Spider-Verse
Beyond the Spider Verse.
Part 2.
I heard. Yeah.
And it's just interesting because Fillmore Christmas did announce it back in CinemaCon of this year. So it's interesting to see.
Yep.
We have 240 characters and Spider-Man canon, and and Bob universes and Beyond the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Part 1
Yep.
and Part 2. So
Yep.
So that'd be insane. But I'm just trying to tell you guys that if you guys worry about Fantastic 4, don't worry. Just Marvel Studios find a way to get a response to what happens next with this movie, and all things will go forward. So don't be mad if this happens to you guys, if John Watts hasn't Fantastic 4, because we understand why. So also, there's some other topics right here. Okay, so Fantastic 4 is a good series, but also it's a good brand. So, but this is the first time that Marvel Studios get their hand and their clack on Fantastic 4, because it's built on Marvel DNA, built on Marvel infrastructure, And it's really awesome if I see Disney Marvel get hand for besides Fox right in there, so that's good.
Fucked up too many times. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. They don't need to own Banana for anymore.
and thank God
So
Fox is
we're
gone.
at
So
most gonna do Banana for.
yeah, thank God Fox is
Mm-hmm.
gone because Fox is man. As a movie, we don't understand why, but as movies now from Fox with terrible. What says Logan? What was a son of the Fox Marvel partnership?
Well, Logan, Day to Future Past, First Class, X-Men 1, X-Men 2, all great in my opinion. Next to the Wolverine. Wolverine and Logan are both great.
And and also I question for you guys. What do you think will happen to Spider-Man 4 in development after this shocking news? You think John Watts will respond to Spider-Man 4? Like, you know Spider-Man 4 is good. It's gonna happen with Sony, you know, like to be a Spider-Man 4 is gonna happen from from Sony and
So I know,
Sony.
fuck it up.
I know, man. I just wish that Disney get the rights to Spider-Man, but we can't do it because Sony has giving rights and it's different story between licensed characters and stuff. But we can just talk about the future of these characters, these licenses, deals, and all that stuff from Spider-Man and 54. But the good thing is,
We'll be over there. We talk the rights issues. We'll be over there. That shit.
yeah, and that's still happening going on with this whole Chief Dicko situation
Oh.
and Jack Kirby and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a different story. We had to
Yep.
film another video, but I'm telling you guys that don't worry about Fantasy 4 getting it's not getting canceled. It's just on hold for a while, and with the second news that John Watts is not doing Fantasy 4 movie anymore, directing anymore, what happened next. So
This is
hopefully,
taking that the first time this happened. It made Doctor Strange, the other director, that movie left.
yeah,
So they'll probably get a new director.
but we can always get a new director, and director can be good and with the Marvel Studios and understand what Kevin Feige wants from Fantasy 4, so that'd be good. So plus it's interesting because this could be good for the studio. Fantasy 4 would go to the studio for Marvel and Disney as a whole. So
Mm-hmm.
this is interesting and awesome. So TVO, any thoughts on this? Any thoughts on the viewers that watching this video? You want to tell them?
Oh yeah, my final thought on this news. I'm just gonna hope for the best and see what happens. Um, other than that, I got nothing.
Okay.
Thank you for having Najee. Um, have a good day. That's all I
Okay.
got.
Okay. So my final thoughts is um make sure. Okay. So subscribe to the channel as well. And also, don't worry about this news about Prices 4 being canceled. It's not getting canceled. It's on hold.
Yeah, it's not gonna get canceled. We all know that.
This movie won't.
It'll probably get delayed.
Yeah, but it's getting delayed. Wait, it's getting delayed, guys. It's not because of this news out there. So you know. So guys, you mean that's the quo. This is Tibia right here on my side talking to me. So like to comment kind of the quo, guys. And guys, make sure to try the channel. Can I try 100K subscribers on another weekend? So please stay subscribed. New subscribers right here. Subscribe my channel. And
Yep.
also, what they can follow you?
You can follow my YouTube channel, Devin Smoker. Follow my Twitch, Facebook, Twitter. And that's about it.
And
And you know the rest.
and back to say guys, we that's the quo. And my friend TV right there. So I have to go, guys. And just been quick news. Well, quick news update for the recent fact that John Watts is out for as director and moving on. So hope for the best of this future film for MCU as a whole and Disney as a whole too. And hopefully for a hopefully a good job for Spider-Man 4 for Marvel Studios and
Yep.
Disney and Marvel and Sony. Besides Sony making their own version of Spider-Man 4, because what can happen next with Spider-Man. What I'm gonna say, not a good way. But you can comment below about this news, this article topic and such. I'll put all the in the description. And I hope you guys see you guys soon. Peace, guys, and bye. And that's a pro. And See you guys soon.